Well, my name's Chef John Besh, and this here is my friend Mike. Mike's our chef over at Restaurant August, and he and I have been doing this thing together for quite a while. Mike's mom and aunt are right up front, and stepfather right up front. And we wanted to really bring you something that was really close and personal to us. And pretty much everything that we cook and do in the restaurants has some sort of like meaning. It takes me back to like growing up. And I grew up just across the lake. Mike grew up in Lakeview. And it's funny how so many of the same experiences really affect us. You know, like the first time I caught a speckled trout and brought it home, what would mom do with that speckled trout? And that still affects the way that I cook today. And that naturally turned into a trout meuniere, and everybody knows that. And if she had any almonds, every New Orleanian knows what that would be turned into. That's a trout almondine. And so the way that I grew up with food and the way we collectively kind of came up and were brought up thinking of food still affects the way that I cook today, even as a professional chef. And I think that really freaks me out.
New Orleans famous.
Okay, I'm already cooking, wherever you are. And so I think that's one leg up that we have on the rest of the country, that we grow, the things that we grow up that are so natural to us here in New Orleans, I think, kind of ups the ante for what we expect out of restaurants, what we expect out of food.
We're going to make a little pasta.
Just salted water for the pasta. We'll drop that in at the last minute. Fresh pasta doesn't need to cook like 11 and 12 minutes like the dry pasta. We're talking about like 3 minutes. So that'll be one of the last things that we do. To start this dish, I guess we do need more than just one pot, huh? Mike's right. I have to make enough for all of you too. We'll get this started with just a little bit of olive oil. Mike, you want to do that? And I'll chop an onion. The base sauce that I make has like lots of onion, lots of garlic, and all that good stuff. But you can never have enough onion, right? I love adding bacon. To anything with bacon, mushrooms, and crawfish is a good thing. But this is our Lenten crawfish and morel mushroom pasta. Just dicing a little onion. And right into the pans. I just want to sweat those down. Another like chefy term, sweat. Just want to heat them up and cook out some of the moisture. Intensifies the flavor and actually will sweeten the sauce here. And then we'll add just a little bit of fennel. Y'all fennel fans? Anybody like fennel out there? This time of year, like I think of all those fennel cookies and the anise cookies that we have with the St. Joseph's altar. And can't get enough of them.